This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, where you can find cool stuff in stock.
Today's video is sponsored by Shadowverse. They have a new set coming out with some new cards, and it is a game I really enjoy. I strongly recommend it for iPad or Steam. And if you would click the link below in the comments and the description to try out the game, or at least check it out, it does help out the channel. So thank you very much, Psy Games, for sponsoring this video. And if you want another game to play along with Magic the Gathering, I do think you will enjoy Shadowverse. Let's check it out. Shadowverse is free to play on mobile and PC. The economy is super generous, and you get 50 free packs just for completing the tutorial, and for a limited time, you can get 239 legendary cards for free. Shadowverse has amazing anime-style artwork, and is fully voiced in English and Japanese. The game is highly strategic. You can play your way thanks to 8 distinct leader classes and a multitude of cards designed by some of the world's best card game players. Step into the arena and greet your foes in Shadowverse's 15th card set, Ultimate Coliseum. This new set of 114 cards will launch at the end of December. Log in after the expansion release to get 10 free card pack tickets. New players get an additional 50 free card pack tickets just for completing the tutorial. Click on the link in the description below and download Shadowverse today. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today, oh god, what is he doing? It's Cat Oven? No! It's gonna be okay. We're trying a take on the food archetype that was terrorizing Standard, and we're incorporating a few new cards that I think give it kind of a new dimension, mainly enigmatic incarnation. At the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice an enchantment. If you do, search your library for a creature card, converted mana cost equal to 1, plus the sacrifice enchantment's converted mana cost. Put the card onto the battlefield and shuffle your library. So what we're trying to do is turn our Wolf Willow Havens, which create an extra green mana, basically a ramp card that can also spit out a creature later, and we want to turn our used up Trail of Crumbs and our Ephemia the Cacophony and our Treacherous Blessings into some creatures, such as Uro the Titan, 2 Mayhem Devils. Getting 2 on the battlefield is usually all you need, but this is the only red card in the deck, as Mayhem Devil combines so well with the Sacrifice of Incarnation and the Oven Cat combo, of course. Nightmare Shepherd, which is a sweet enchantment creature demon that can make copies of these things when they die. Wicked Wolf goes well with food, kills stuff. Golgari, Queen Vraska, which can sacrifice Treacherous Blessing after we cast it. And we have Massacre Girl and Yarok up on the top end. So it's a value-laden deck with a bunch of kind of combo-y synergies, the tiniest red splash for Mayhem Devil, a bit of a blue splash for Uro and Incarnation and Yarok, and mostly a green-black value enchantment machine. So I think it's going to be funner than it looks. Let's dive in and let the nonsense begin. Oh man, this hand. Oh, it's gross. That is probably as bad as a hand gets. We can put the devil back, and that's fine, because our plan is to find them with the Incarnation, not really to cast them. Watery Grave. Where's Gilded Goose? Gilded Goose has to show up. It's a pretty important card in the deck. Healer's Hawk, huh? Well, let's get the Trail of Crumbs down. I'm not in a rush to play Ephemia. Ephemia might help later. Here, kitty kitty. That's the 1-2 punch of Standard right there. Alright, here's my cat. Cat is ready to chump. Take one for the team. Come back, trigger Trail of Crumbs. Find me an oven. Every day. Okay. That's not good. I guess the wolf has to eat that. I think I take this for now, play the wolf, and then we'll do the cat thing later when I get the max benefit from it. But the wolf won't kill the Hushbringer. Oh, CGB, you're so stupid. There's an oven. I guess I play an Ephemia just to block something and get out of land. Double Hushbringer. It's game, right? Must be nice. Don't think I can overcome. Oh, the opponent attacks with a Hushbringer. Okay. Well, that gives us a chance to get through one of them. Didn't use my oven. What was my reason for that? Stupidity. It's fine. Who needs it? Incarnation. Okay. Well, I can get a devil. I can still do this later, it's fine. Treacherous Blessing, draw 3. So if I go get a devil, then I have this, which is 1 trigger, and then I sacrifice for 2, so it's good. Here we go. The Hawks continue. The life gain continues. All right, bring the caddy. Yeah, kitty kitty. That's a trigger. Ping. Block here. Oven. Let's bring her down. Cat. Mayhem Devil. Healer's Hawk down. Alright, here we go now. The machine gun is operational. Oh, my black mana. Let's go Treacherous Blessing. Try to set that black mana up for the future. And I don't think I want to play the Trail of Crumbs here. Oh, we're at 16. We can pay life. It's not the end of the world. Let's go get a black source here. Ping. Now witness the power of this fully operational battle station. Sacrifice Treacherous Blessing. And unfortunately, both of my 4-drops ended up in my hand. I did know that ahead of time, but we still get this sweet, sweet sacrifice trigger and we get rid of the blessing. But yeah, if we had a Nightmare Shepherd or a Wicked Wolf from that. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, please. Arcanist. Aerialist, not Arcanist. What's the matter with you? Attack me. You know what I'll do. You know how this works. 1. Bring it back. 2. Block. Bring it back. 3. 3 will be the number of the counting, and the number of the counting will be 3. So let's do a Trail of Crumbs trick before I end up sacrificing it to an Incarnation. Actually, let's sacrifice an Incarnation to an Incarnation for a Yarok. I think that is the sweet spot. And we can still do the Crumbs trick. Let's attack first. Stop, stop, he's already dead. Trigger, trigger. One will sacrifice to the other. Go get Yarok the Desecrated. Oi. Ping. And the other can give up the Trail of Crumbs to go get, we can Euro or we can Mayhem Devil number 2. Devil number 2 seems spicy, but Euro with double triggers seems really fun. Did I mention Euro as a sacrifice trigger? And you might, maybe, if you stayed this long, if you gave Mayhem Devil Enigmatic Incarnation a chance, you see what I like about the deck. Aw, this poor Lifelink Cats player. What a sport. F's in the chat. For Pinefeller, best wishes in your magical dealings. And we'll go ahead and throw Yark under the bus for the final point. Archimedes is hype. Crack a pack, we got a pack, let's crack it. I still love this card even if I haven't made it work in a good deck yet. It's a little bit slow and low impact, but it makes me happy. Mastery Orbs. Building up black. Let's get a classy Erebos' Intervention, shall we? Molokwai made that a 4 of? A freaking 4 of in his Grixis deck. What a fan. Alright, Eat to Extinction. Let's get Teeth up in here. Nice. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you thought. Trail of Crumbs, Massacre Girl, Enigmatic Incarnation, Wicked Wolf. This hand is slow, but it's got a lot of pieces, and a Massacre Girl to catch up if it can stay alive. So I think it's worth the try. Real question is, what do I do with this passage? If I draw a 4th land, I would definitely rather play this on 4. So I can get some of these tap lands out of the way so they don't cost me so much life. But how will I know I get to do that? I don't. I think the best thing to do is just shock right now and get the oven down. And then next turn play the Trail of Crumbs. And just be prepared. Be prepared for the top of the deck to feed me a goose or a cat. Something to do something early. Basic land is fine. Crumb it up. The party has begun. Unfortunately, we're on the draw. This wolf is not going to eat this druid until it's produced mana for 2 turns. That's a lot of advantage. Euro is here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. 3 life. Draw a card. Put a land card onto the battlefield. Put Euro into the graveyard to be escaped later by exiling 5 other cards. Is that a good Magic card? Is it? I'm telling you, it feels like pretty good from here. Let's shock. And we're going to activate the Trail of Crumbs, gain life and draw, but we don't have to let the opponent know that right now. They might think we have a Murderous Rider. So we'll let them believe. The next turn we can incarnate the Trail of Crumbs into what? We have our own Euro, and we have Mayhem Devil. Neo form. I guess it's Risen Reef time. Yeah. I think we just have to kill that with the wolf, probably. Tapped Fabled Passage, hype. You still got 1 mana. Do you have a thing to do with it? You don't have enough cards to bring Euro back. Finale for Deuce? Alright. I'm sure that the opponent wishes they had 1 more, but they have Lazav! With Euro! Holy kit and caboodle. I like it. Ramp, Lazav, and Euro. What a dream team. Alright, let's eat this food. Goose, yes. Where have you been? This goose has been the laziest of gooses. We have double black. We could get the single red in case we draw a Mayhem Devil. I don't love showing the opponent what's coming. Mayhem Devil certainly does that. We need to Wicked Wolf this Lazav. I don't think there's any way around it. We also like to save these for when we have a Mayhem Devil, so let's play this instead. I sometimes forget that I'm playing a sacrifice deck. Next turn, we do have Enigmatic Incarnation, Gilded Goose, and Trail of Crumbs Sacrifice into Mayhem Devil. But we can't do that with a Fabled Passage up, because we need all that mana. Now let's see if the opponent can take advantage of their turn on the Reef. They are up to enough to bring out the Euro anyway. How will we deal? How will we deal? We have to outvalue them. The deck is capable of that. We need to find a cat to really run the engine. Okay, they're not going for Euro. They're going to Cave of Thorns. It is a lot of value. It is definitely not weak. Mire Triton, Yarok, Rotting Regisaur? Somebody else has been doing some brewing. I'm not the only one. Another passage. Lord Almighty. Here's my goose. So do we go get the devil or the Euro? Euro ramps us up a little better. We only have one enchantment though. And getting rid of Trail of Crumbs here doesn't feel great. Not even a little bit great. So maybe instead we're sacrificing our food. And digging. If we're going to do that, we may as well do it first. Actually, we have a free sacrifice in Wicked Wolf that might be important for holding off Cavalier of Thorns from beating my face. Alright, let's do this and pass the turn. It would be pretty fun if we can get a bunch of these Fabled Passages onto the battlefield, then use the Incarnation to fetch the Mayhem Devil and have Fabled Passages to sack right away to deal with some threats. Our opponent only has 2 more cards. Are they good? Is it Euro time? Feels like it's gotta be Euro time. It might just be Hydroid Krasis. Nissa who shakes the world. Anyone? He's here. Got a land? They're ramp. They always have more land, right? A lot of black land. More than I would have expected. Okay, here's the attack. So preventing 5 damage is better than gaining 3 life. So we block and we eat. Nom. And we use the mana. Treacherous Blessing, huh? Okay, goes with the Incarnation. No! I am getting absolutely dumpstered. I am getting dunked on. Big time. What do we need? If we get Devil, Cat, Crumbs all together, it seems like there's enough power. This Massacre Girl needs a cat to do the job for sure. Lucranos. This deck. Alright. My deck isn't built around having the answers to everything. It's built around doing its own thing. And we are definitely not doing our own thing at an appropriate speed. Okay, so we can play Haven into Incarnation and go get a Mayhem Devil. We won't have a food. If we don't have a food, not to mention we won't have the Fabled Passages to sacrifice. Like, we just won't have much sacrifice going on by fetching the Devil here. Our own Euro is something that we could try to get going. What I really need is a cat, to be honest. Maybe Blessing can draw us the cat. Or not, you know, happens. Alright, so now what? Now we can resolve the haven. Right here. Ow. Resolve the trail of crumbs so we have a food. Ow. And kick it over to you, blue-green nonsense, who can tap our blockers and smork me for 13. Yeah. No kitty. No kitty in the deck. Kind of an important piece of what we're trying to do here. Ooh, no taps. I expected Thassa to tap my critters, but the opponent has bigger plans. I think we just let this wolf go. Throw it in the oven. If we're going to get out of this game, it's going to take a massive Massacre Girl anyway. Our goose can sacrifice a food to dig with Trail of Crumbs. Try to find the cat so that Massacre Girl can do its business. That's a 1 toughness creature. That's a 1 toughness creature, boys and girls. 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3 dead triggers. I still want the cat. Okay, okay. The opponent's moving in. I mean, this doesn't win us the game by any stretch of the imagination, but maybe it can put us in the game. Just for a moment. I think I also have enough mana to play the enigmatic Incarnation and sack the Blessing. And get the Nightmare Shepherd. Uh-huh. Opponent does all this. I mean, they could have done this pre-combat, attack me with Thassa. They could have done a lot of things differently here, but you can tell they are value snob. They are on 18 cards in library. Yeah, why wouldn't you play Spark Double? It seems important. But now with the Thassa's turned on, they're going to die to Massacre Girl as well. It is our only Massacre Girl. We don't have a way to get them back from the graveyard. Like, what will we do after she's gone? The opponent's going to rebuild. It's going to be brutal. Okay, they're still trying to deck out. They just milled another 4, and they get all these Risen Reef triggers. Like, what are we doing here? Can I deck this opponent? I still need my engine to actually go, which it hasn't yet. Let's find a cat, please. Take the goose. Yara can stay in the deck. It's a good thing to sacrifice and go get an Incarnation with. All right. Tell me I still have a basic. Resolve all. Decline. We need the mana. And is that mana left for Incarnation? It is. Pew pew. Slice and dice, baby. Ah, I should use the oven. Forgot the oven. Although, if the opponent does something to my Massacre Girl, I'll... Oh no, these turned off! Rude. Now they didn't die. Crap! Alright, so I need one more trigger, right? So I can play the Blessing to go get what? Nightmare Shepherd and sacrifice it, so full control. I said the blessing, but I meant the incarnation. Give up the blessing. Go get the shepherd. Throw the massacre girl. If I throw this in the graveyard, it triggers a bunch more times, but I don't think that's what we're looking for. But it won't kill you, right? Right. 1, 2, not 3. Okay. Oh, it will kill it. I forgot. The other massacre girl is going to trigger as well. God, these cards are nuts. And my gaming is off. But it's fun. It's fine. Oh my god. What a comedy of error. I could have still had my massacre girl. Just sack my nightmare shepherd. Now my nightmare shepherd dies. Oh, I can decline this. I don't have to do it. I don't have to. Never mind. I totally know what I'm doing. Command the Dread Horde? Oh, let's hope so. Nope, just hero. So I can get Yarok. How do I make things enter the battlefield? I use Witch's Oven with Shepherd, so I need things to sacrifice to get multiple triggers. I have Trail of Crumbs. I don't have any more 4-drops. I have something to sack the Blessing to, but it won't get me very far. Opponent has all this value, but will they win? Oh, they have Questing Beast. I hear that's a card. A very strong card. Let's take it. Huh. Yeah, I guess there was one down there. Opponent, I think, should have brought back Pelucranos and fought this. It's a bit risky to leave this on the board. Oh, they're scared of decking now. You see that? That's a tell. It means that if we can stall, we'll be okay. Another Haven. Still no cat. Still no devil. What on earth shall we do? Let's start by eating a food. Oh no. Let's start with playing the goose. We know we want you on the board. Here, goosey goosey. Honk. And then I think we'll draw 3. We do have to survive our opponent's attacks, and they can Thassa tap our stuff. How much is this? This is 13? 11 plus... If they get their Devotion to Blue high enough, which they only need... Wait a minute. Why aren't these... This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Devotion to Blue. Why are these still enchantments? Interesting. Yeah, maybe better than Blessing is to Trail of Crumbs. Let's do it. Our life total is going to matter a lot. It's a card. Don't know if it's the right card. It makes... I would still prefer a cat, which I'm not going to get. It's becoming apparent there will be no cat this game, no matter what I do. I could still go deeper, but I wouldn't be able to play the cat. Right now I'm probably sacrificing the Haven or the Crumbs for a Devil. And I have these sacrifice triggers. So we'll play you. We can play you float 1. I don't think that's very good. So we'll just play this instead. So we can sacrifice a food, gain some life. All right. No attacks. End turn. Trigger Incarnation. I think we're going to need this mana. So I'm going to get rid of one of the trails because I don't think we're going to get to activate them that much. Get our first devil on the scene. Crack that Fabled Passage, please. One time for me. Lazav is turning into Euro. So we can respond, but Lazav can activate again. Is that worth it? It does use our opponent's mana. What else are we going to target with it, really? The Questing Beast? The Questing Beast is a pretty good target. I can't stop the Lazav. I can stop the Beast. It's hard to block. I don't really want to trade with it. Okay. 1. We don't have to do anything else right now. Resolves. Maybe a dock with all. All right, draw those cards. 8 cards. I'll let you scry. Do the top. Ooh, saucy. Here's another tap effect. Sure. So I've got effects before blocks. Don't you worry about a thing. I've got a plan. Probably already posting the ragey comments. I understand. So we can block with the Goose. We're definitely going to want to block with the Devil and the Shepherd. But let's start here so that we get our free Goose token before we sacrifice that. Ping. Take action. This gets me another food. Still waiting. All right. Pitch the Devil. Ping. Nightmare Shepherd makes the Devil. So we still have that sweet, sweet Devil effect. As to blocks. So we can block both, or we could take one and keep this Devil, which I actually like quite a bit. And eat the food. Kill the Questing Beast. Use the Trail of Crumbs. Auto pay. Grr. Still gonna have to paw out of this. We done here? I guess Thassa's can blink these Euros and Lazavs, but they have to be careful. If they blink the Euro, it goes back to the graveyard. It doesn't work the way you want it to, because you have to sacrifice it unless it escaped. So there's nothing really good for Thassa to do here, which is good. We need that. And then we have to figure out how to live for yet another turn. Vraska can kill the Euro. Or the Lazav, which the Lazav is probably a bigger threat. Alright, so we play the Vraska. We minus and take out the Lazav. We play a second Enigmatic Incarnation, sacrifice this Incarnation, get a Yarok. But I don't have anything to ETB. I just have a 3/5 Death Touch lifelinker that the opponent will probably shoot their Thassa at and tap, so I have to sacrifice it to make another. The opponent does it again. It's pretty rough. I need that cat. I'm not kidding. Like, the difference a cat would make in this game is absolutely unreal. So maybe better than Vraska is trying to draw that frickin' cat. So yeah, let's eat a food. He's too tapped out for Lazav. Let's kill Lazav. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. That's freaking sweet. And his land is a Fable Passage if he uses it. I get an extra sack trigger anyway. But we still didn't find that frickin' cat! Again. Still have enough to play the Vraska if I don't find the cat. Oh my god. Why? Why is this happening? Alright, how do I get one more sack trigger? I use the Incarnation. Easy. 0 deaths. And I'm decking this opponent, so attacking is pointless.
Pity we couldn't have been allies.
Sack the Haven. Get the Euro? I could also get the other Devil, which is pretty awesome. But I wouldn't have anything I really want to sacrifice. Full control. Full control, please. Target you. Submit. Alright. Use an oven. Throw in the Euro. One over here. Should I get the Euro back? Yeah, take that action. Full controlled still. What do can I use the mana? I would need 2 mana. I only have 1. I guess I still have a Trail of Crumbs, but I don't have a way to sacrifice the food. I still have another Euro trigger I could hit. Now, did I already point one? I did. I don't know if I'll have enough sacrifice triggers to kill the Leafkin, but it's worth a try, because like I said, face damage here isn't going to be how I close this game. Yes. Am I done? Not quite. No! Did it run me out of timeouts? No, I still had one. I should have just put a stop on the end step. I guess the full control mode expired. Lucranos. This is not over. Dear God, make them stop. 1 damage, then I sacrifice this 2 damage. Alright. Shrink! Shrink! I need you too small to kill the shepherd. Or at least trade with it when you do. At least make them work for it, guys. Okay. God, this game. 5 cards in the library. Whoa, punching the mic again. I get too excited. Shake it in here. No! You've got one of those? Dude. What are you? What do you do? Do you even work here? My God. Light them up. Light them up, everybody. Oh, they don't want no more. Whew. Holy cow, what a game. Did you have fun in the match? Yeah.